The function of g is graphed below. So now they're asking us to find the following limits of limit of gx as x approaches -1 from the right and limit of gx as x approaches -1 from the left. Before we start with the graph, we must know that the left side is always negative and the right side is always positive. So for limit of gx as x approaches -1 from the right, we must focus on the positive side. So on the first line on the right side, we see that it lands on 4, which means this is wrong. This is not what we're looking at. So we just scribble that. We move on to the next line. We trace it and we see that it lands on -1. So that means we are in the correct order of line. So if it lands on -1, we must see the x-axis. So on the x-axis, we see that it lands on 2. So limit of gx as x approaches -1 from the right would be 2. And for the left side, as limit gx approaches x from the left side, there's only one line. So we trace that line. We also see that it lands on -1 and the x-axis lands on 3. So limit of gx as x approaches -1 from the left would be 3. When we get two different answers and we see that there's a jump, that means there's no limit. The limit does not exist.